Yo, 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 how's it going, everyone? Welcome to episode 38 of The Life and Suffering of Sir Brant. And last episode, we did kind of a cool thing, kind of a not cool thing. We killed our brother, so that was interesting. He was like, hey, I don't want Gloria to be part of the family, so I'm going to marry her off to this person, even though I'm not the leader of the family. I'm just going to do it because I don't like her. And then the only choices that we had was to either let that happen or duel Stefan and kill him in order to free Gloria. And that's kind of the choice we had to make. So we barely got away with it. We had 2 out of 4 options unlocked, and one of them was to die, and the other one was to somehow just miraculously not die. So yeah, that was cool. That was good. We survived, hence why we're still playing this game. Yeah. And now we have jumped 1 year into the future. We are in the year 1144. We are 26 years old, and we are going to the prefecture or something, and Mr. Gaius Tempest, I think, potentially might want to grace us with his august presence, which we talked about for like 3 minutes and ended the last episode with. But we talked enough about the word august. You enter only after presenting your judge's signet to the guards. The common room of the prefecture is remarkably quiet and deserted. All petitioners have been chased away. The judges and gendarmes do not dare to leave their offices. Everyone is afraid to breathe. The overseer, the emperor's own brother, has arrived completely unexpectedly. The guards standing watch say you are expected at the prefect's office. You are escorted upstairs. Elborn is visibly anxious. Sorry, he just looks so doofy. He looks so proud. He's like, oh, look at me. I'm so fancy in my fancy cape and clothes and
my muscular jawline.
Yes. Jesus, what is he, the Crimson Chin? Jeez Louise. The honored guest is there, reclining in the prefect's comfortable chair, his crimson, fur-trimmed cloak cast over its back, is Overseer Gaius Tempest himself. You bow deeply to the Overseer. He acknowledges your presence with a quick nod and turns back to Elborn.
I like that he has a crimson cape when you say crimson chin.
Yeah. Oh my god. I mean, maybe that's it. Maybe he's got a crimson cape. Maybe he's also got a crimson chin. I don't know. Maybe he is the crimson chin. I don't know. Brent, since you're already doing Elborn, would you like me to be Gaius Tempest?
Sure.
Well, Alborn. There was Al. Well, Alborn. I am positively incensed to see what has become of the city under your care. I put you in this seat to instill order under imperial law, but you have given the commoners too many freedoms, and now they are revolting against their lot and the emperor's rule, plotting, forming secret societies, and now an explosion in Anazat, an attempt on the magistrate's life. Everyone in the city is talking about some group called the Last Straw. This is unthinkable. This is the last straw.
I find it funny that plotting, creating secret society, these are what nobles and Arctians do, but because the commoners are doing it, it's outrageous and stupid.
Oh, bro, you know how hard that hits to real life? Jeez Louise. That makes me think of the whole like GameStop stock reaction, or like the thing that happened, right? When it was like, oh, this really rich guy was betting against EB Games or GameStop, right? So the more that GameStop sucks, the more money he gets. And then people were like, no, screw it. Let's, unite together and put all of our money into GameStop and screw over this one or couple people. And then they did. And then the government was like, no, that's bad. You're conspiracy, or you're conspiring. Yeah. You're working together on this. You can't do that. So I think the guy got like in serious trouble for that. But like, I don't know. The rich people do that anyway, and they get away with it. They just don't announce it to anyone, so like, Yeah. Elborn accepts the blame without any sign of emotion, but you notice the muscles twitch behind the wrinkles on his face. I have ordered the secret chancellery to deal with the last straw, but their leader, a lowborn woman named Sophia, is still at large. Okay, so Sophia is still alive. We were wondering about that, if she was killed off when we killed the last straw, we thought was the last of the last straw, but apparently she's the last straw, so... Man, there's so many straws. What the hell?
They better stop making straws because they gotta protect the turtles.
Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, protect those darn turtles. They're so cute. I don't want any more straws. Last night I ordered a Legion squad to set a trap for this Sophia. We almost had her, but then an Arachnean appeared and attacked the soldiers. Elborn glances at you, confused, an unspoken question in his eyes. Did you hear that, Brant?
An Arachnean? Wait. Was this guy Vegeta?
Yeah.
Or was it the other? Okay, this is... Okay. An Arachnean? Defending a lowborn woman? But how?
Indeed, Prefect. One Anthony Fess, a young Arachnean of little note. It seems he now values lowborn insurgents more than his high birth, his honor, and his loyalty to the Imperial Dynasty. Baron Alfaro of the secret Chancellery, that's right, Celery Chan himself, has been tracking him for quite some time. The young man began mingling with his revolutionary rabble and has since lost his mind. Now he swings his sword about in defense of the rights of the common folk. Let us leave the insurgents to the secret Chancellery. That is their duty. What concerns me, however, is Anthony Fess. My legionnaires were nipping at the insurgents' heels, and then this Arachnean appeared and murdered 5 soldiers. Those poor souls were utterly flumoxed. That's right. Utterly flumoxed. That's a word.
It's flummoxed.
No, it's flumoxed. Unsure whether
it's a disease.
It sounds like a disease.
Influmoxed.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it sounds like something you'd throw up. Unsure of whether to fight back or humbly accept their death at the hands of an Arachnean.
The mind boggles. Your Eminence, an Arachnean has broken the law for the sake of the common estate? May I assume your Eminence has a plan for the Sir Fess?
Would that I had even a semblance of a plan! What a sordid predicament! Anthony Fess is a traitor who has committed a great offense against the crown. Yet he is an Arachnean. I shudder to think what might happen were he to be prosecuted to the fullest extent of the law. This has never happened in all of the province's histories. History. There's not multiple histories. There's no time travel happening. The Arachnean dynasties will not tolerate it. The Archduke Mila Kunis will be swift to take advantage of the situation and undermine my authority in the province.
Your Eminence, the law of the Empire is the same for all of its subjects. Perhaps it would be better to have its power demonstrated once and for all. It felt like a weird pause, a little bit too long. But anyways, Sir Fess challenged more than the soldiers of the Legion. He challenged the rule of the Emperor himself.
Elborn! What did I just tell you? Prosecuting an Arachnean would represent an even greater threat to my authority. Find another way. This Fess is young and hot-tempered, so push him to the breaking point in the courtroom. Get him to draw his sword. Let everyone see him for the dangerous traitor he is. Even for an Arachnean, this would be an unforgivable transgression. Not even the Archduke would dispute a verdict against him. Guys,
so you just see him drawing on the piece of paper while his tongue is sticking out. He's just drawing a sword.
Yeah, a sword. Right. Oh my god. Guy's Tempest's gaze focuses on you. You do your best to show no emotion and remain invisible as possible until the Overseer gives you permission to speak. Judge Brante, you are here for a reason. You will handle the prosecution. I'd rather have Sir Prefect deal with this mess of a case himself, but he is too powerful to risk it if it fails. Rest assured, many nobles of the Arachneans will demand you set him free no matter how much evidence you have against him. The traitor Fess must be punished. Shut up. I can talk. But I ask you to ensure that my reputation remains untarnished. I have no intention of going down in history as the Overseer who allowed our inviolable Arcnean rights to be compromised. That would be crossing the line. Prepare your case.
I want Fest to go to jail, so people could call him a con, and so they go. He must con the con Fest. All right, yeah, okay.
I'm shaking my head at you.
No, you got to shake it up and down.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Okay. Is that really better, Brent?
It's better.
Gaius Tempest rises from his seat in the blink of an eye and walks out, escorted by his guards. For a few seconds, utter silence fills the prefect's office. Then, at long last, Elborn feels he no longer has to restrain himself.
Oh, he blames me for what is going on? Me, his most loyal human?
Yep.
His most loyal Saiyan?
Yeah.
No, I will do everything I can to have that criminal punished. Do you realize how much it will advance our cause if we can get the Arcnean condemned in a court of law? This is the only way we can instill the rule of law in this land's Brant.
I think his voice is turning less of Vegeta. Because it's getting a little rough for me.
Yeah, that's okay. That's all good. Oh yeah, I'm talking.
Yeah.
Hold on, I have to do one thing quickly. Because I've noticed that... If I click that... Oh, come on. Oh no, that's just gonna be stuck. Okay, I'm gonna have to crop this video, I think. Because it's showing the menu bar at the bottom, and I'm like, I just noticed that that's there. So, that's okay. The Overseer insists that the trial be scheduled for tomorrow. Anthony Fess has been located. He was found and surrounded by gendarmes on the street. However, he did not resist and gave his word of honor to stand trial. You barely have time to prepare the charges before entering the courtrum.
Damn it, my cell phone's gonna die.
Yeah, he's doing it all on his phone. He's like, 5%, fuck. Why didn't I buy one of those rechargeable phone cases when I had the chance? Jesus. It's okay, I'll steal Stefan's. He's not like he's gonna need it. The normally half-empty seats in the courtroom are crowded today. The highest ranks of the aristocracy and the most noble families and dynasties all focus their gaze on you as soon as you step inside. In the depths of the courtroom, you notice Octavia Milakunis, your amazing girlfriend, surrounded by her retinue of young ladies. The Archduke's daughter watches the trial unfold with a wry, indifferent smile. You ascend to the podium. Prefect Elborn himself presides over the board of judges. The courtroom doors swing open, and the defendant Anthony Fess enters, escorted by gendarmes. The young Arcnean is dressed in a defiantly modest garb for his status. No embellishments, no jewelry, just a simple linen undershirt. However, he still carries a sword, as expected from a highborn noble. And that's what's gonna get him in jail. And then that's when we do like the bullet thing in the the Danganronpa, where it's like, oh, there's the murder weapon, and he gets killed by Monokuma or something. Anyway, you read the charges as procedure demands. Sir Anthony Fess willfully caused the lesser deaths of 5 soldiers of the Legion, thereby allowing a number of the last straw insurgents to escape punishment. Murmuring fills the courtroom. The Arcnean's large, dark eyes watch closely, catching every motion in the hall. Then suddenly, Anthony Fess interrupts you to speak for himself.
Is he high?
Maybe, I don't know.
This is large eyes.
Yeah, right? He's just really tripping right now. Brent, do you want to be this guy, or do you want me to be him?
People of Anisot, I was not brought here by force today. I broke the law. I am ready to and willing to be held accountable before all of you. I fought those Legion soldiers, and I killed them. Did I violate Imperial law? Yes, I did. Yet, does anyone even bother to count the transgressions committed by the rulers on a daily basis? Why does this law exist if no one follows it?
Okay, this is basically like, oh, they're doing it, so why can't I? That's a terrible defense.
It's like, oh man, that person robbed a bank and got away with it, but when I did it, I didn't. What the heck? He got away with it. What the hell?
It's like I should be treated as equals to them. I should be getting away with this right now.
Yeah.
It's like I have inequality here. I should be getting
Yeah. Try and play it as like, I'm not getting fair treatment. What the heck, man? If the other guy got away with it, I should be getting away with it too.
I do not accept a law that offers no salvation from eternal tyranny for the common estate. But by birth, I was given the power to rule over humans. But if suffering is all that rule brings, then I reject it. I am ready and willing to sacrifice my very life for the sake of justice, so that all citizens of the Empire will begin to respect the law.
The young Arknian's words, loud and desperately audacious, spark turmoil in the courtroom. The stunned board of judges is at a loss for words. The gendarmes freeze in confusion. The nobles are terrified. You hear their screams, "Madman, pull yourself together! You're no commoner, you're an Arknian!" The courtroom is on the verge of exploding with tension. And it looks like we only have one choice in this, so this is going to be very easy. The gendarmes try in vain to placate, I don't know, placenta, the audience.
Placate?
The board of judges, the board of judges looks to you. As the prosecutor, you must continue reading the charges against the defendant. The fate of the rebellious Arknian is in your hands, but you have what it takes to make the most of the situation. All right, well, this should be a pretty easy choice.
Find him guilty. As the law demands.
I think that should be the one, but we could provoke the Arknian, except we can't because we have no willpower. Darn it. Oh, but our death would go up, though. So this would kill us. Okay, so that wouldn't have happened anyway. I'm going to skip the one that we can do.
Yeah.
And just go to this one. Turn to Octavia for aid. We needed Archduke Milakunis to be at least a 0, but we pissed him off a little bit. So,
yeah, that's right.
God damn it. Oh, this would have been fine. This would have been way better. Oh, gosh darn it. Find him guilty. Our reputation is less than 7. We don't have patronage of the powerful. So we can't do that. What are we going to do? We're going to acquit him of all charges. Our career and... Oh, no.
Oh, we lose our career.
No, but we're done.
The end of us.
We're done. Yeah. Our career is too. Or, yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we'll have no career after this.
We are literally going to die. Or we're going to stop. Wow.
We'll be the protector of the people, but lost our job.
Yep. Well...
We'll get money.
We'll get money. Hey, that's great. But we... that sucks. That really sucks.
Hey, you know what we got accomplished?
What did we
killed our brother?
We killed our brother. Yeah, that's really the lesson that we wanted to teach everyone at the end of the storybook. Hey, it's okay to kill your brother because it's not going to work out for you.
We are Cain and or Abel.
Jeez.
I don't know which one who was the winner.
I
don't think either of them were.
Yeah.
If Lucifer, the TV show, had anything to do with it, you'd be Tom Welling and never be able to die.
Yeah, right?
You loudly call for attention. Some time passes before you restore order in the court and continue your opening remarks, albeit with a sudden, unexpected twist. There has been a misunderstanding, you say. Indeed... I was going to say instead, but indeed, Sir Anthony Fesk engaged in combat with Legion soldiers, but only because their brazen behavior left him no choice but to defend his honor. Naturally, you say, the insurgents were not involved in any way. There can be no doubt that no Arknian of noble birth would ever defy the sacred rule of the Empire, or Emperor. Surely, the honorable board of judges would agree? That was a weird... Actually, that was weird.
What, the sentence?
Surely the honorable board of judges would agree.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No, it's just weird to have a question mark at the end. It should be a statement, not because surely the board of judges would agree.
Yeah, well, it's because he doesn't know. He's assuming that it's one of those weird perspective things. That's all I can say.
The nobles in the courtroom, left stunned and speechless by the young Arknian's words a moment ago, seem to awaken them from their daze. They applaud you. Hear, hear, they cry. Hands off the Arcanians. Only Octavia Milicunas remains silent in the back row, her face contorted in a disdainful smirk. Anthony Fest looks around the courtroom, dumbfounded. He tries to speak again, but you cut him off before he can even begin. You continue your speech. This young Arcanian noble has allowed his roiling ancient blood and desire for greatness to speak louder than reason. We should not misinterpret his youthful fervor as treason. I'm rhyming.
Because you rhymed reason with treason, and that makes you the best rappist out there.
Of the season.
Oh, damn.
Anthony Fest is clearly innocent and must be freed at once. Your speech concluded. Was there an actual speech there? I think they were just talking about him having a speech.
Yeah,
but not actually having one.
They say that, or they do that quite a lot, where it's like, this person is talking for a long time, but they don't actually say what they're saying.
It was passionate and moving, but all it was just him going,
Yeah, just grumbles,
grunting.
Yeah.
Your speech concluded. You catch your breath, but when you look up, your eyes meet Elborn's heavy, scornful gaze. Gaze. God damn
there
it.
you go.
Devoid of all respect. The prefect sighs painfully, grievously, and reaches for his gavel. Due to his absence of any charges, the court has no choice but to find Sir Anthony Fess not guilty. You are free to go, but remember the laws of the Empire represent the will of the Emperor and the twins themselves. The aristocracy applauds, and it distracted me from speaking properly. This is just verdict from the stall. This just verdict from the stalls. The gendarmes hurry the rebellious Arcadian out of the courtroom before he can utter another word. The prefect walks down from the podium, his eyes trained on you, full of chagrin. I had to say it like you did. Why?
Because that's how it's meant to be said, of course.
Not only have you let me down, Brant, but you've shown everyone that Arcanians are above the law even if they commit crimes out in the open. I had hoped that this outrageous call for rebellion would finally force an Arcanian to face justice. Yet the aristocracy.
Aristocracy, you can do it.
No, would rather tolerate a singular madman's revolt than risk their immunity from the legal process.
Fortunately for you, that voice sucked. And hopefully that won't have to do that for a little bit longer. The prefect... I'm just speaking in different perspectives about myself now.
Oh my god. Oh no.
The prefect is quickly surrounded by nobles, excited by the case of Anthony Fess. They have questions for that demand answers. You slip out of the courtroom, only to run into a crowd of commoners, but to your surprise, they shower you with adoring cries. All hail Judge Brante, they shout, with the same voice, repeated multiple times. He saved good Sir Fess. The news that it should be like 8 people at least going out with that. It sounds weird when they're just never mind.
Nope, just one person.
It feels
Copy pasted 8 times.
The news that you have rescued. The news that you have rescued the sole Arcanian fighting for the Lowborn is quick to spread all across Anazar. A letter arrives almost immediately after the trial bearing the overseer's seal. Sure. Gaius Tempest makes an attempt to conceal his anger.
Entrusting this case to you was a mistake, Judge. You failed to resolve it in a worthy fashion. Anthony Fess is now at large, free to rouse the people to revolt as he pleases. But do not blame yourself. It is my own fault for assigning a delicate matter of such importance to a man who was but recently a commoner.
You should have given me some more willpower, you dick.
Yeah, right?
You let out a heavy sigh. It seems everyone in Magra has their own reason to condemn your decision.
Yeah, my decision, even though I'd had other decisions, but nope, our career is in ruins. I think that's end game for us, man. I don't know for sure, but oh yeah, well that's fun. This is great.
Oh no,
this is fun. Deathbed, fun.
Thanos.
Yep.
Endgame. Deafening silence fills your home. That's not how deafening silence works, but okay. You are standing by Mother's bedside. So are Father, Gloria, and Nathan, and Stefan in spirit, because he's haunting you for an entire day, Mother fucking speaking.
You can do it, man. I believe in
Mother
you.
Mother has been feverish, barely conscious. Gloria never leaves her side, not even for a minute. Nathan has even stopped drinking so he can offer your sister his awkward help. It's because Stefan's dead. Why would he care now?
Yeah, right.
He had to deal with all the torture that he was getting. Mother's health deteriorated greatly over the past year, and the fighting in the family home has dealt a great blow to her. There's no fighting anymore because Stefan's dead.
Well, I'm assuming there's still some turmoil after I killed him.
Well,
our family unity did go down by 2, so it's at a 1 right now. So I think everyone's kind of just pissed at each other.
I think the unity between the father and Brant, I guess I would say, that would be down, but everything else should be fine. Because nobody really liked Stefan.
No, I know, but he's still he's family, right?
It's like, oh, he killed him. He's gonna kill me next.
Yeah.
Anyways, you have been to every doctor and folk healer, but no one can help her. They all tell you the same thing. It's cancer.
Jeez.
Lady Lydia's life is in the way. I mean, in the hands of the twins now. If she passes away, she will not come back. They should have killed her a year ago, so she comes back from a lesser death.
Yeah,
all
right.
Fine. And so you wait by Mother's bed in sorrow, hoping that... That's a freaking ridiculous way to solve a problem.
Oh my god. Like, well, I don't know if she had any, like... She might have died a couple times beforehand, potentially.
Oh, yeah. She might be on her third one already.
Yeah, exactly.
Hoping that she will regain consciousness... That's, I read that as the beginning of a sentence while starting in the middle. Okay.
Yep.
Never mind. And so you're by your mother's bed in sorrow, hoping that she will regain consciousness.
There you go.
There is a long silence that no one has there's a long silence that no one has the courage to break. Fucking reading. I can't do it right now. Then, at least...
At last.
Shit!
Oh my god.
Then at last, you hear Nathan's meek voice. Mother, it's me, Nathan. Can you hear me? I forget how his voice was, so I'm just gonna go.
He's just copying
Stefan at this point.
Right.
He misses his torture. Mother suddenly rises on her elbow. Fucking...
Come on, just breathe, man. Just...
Earbos. What the hell was I thinking?
Just breathe and look at the words and pronounce the syllables.
Mother suddenly rises on her elbows. She looks around, her eyes unseeing, beads of sweat forming on her pale forehead.
My son, where are you?
Mom's spaghetti.
That's my spaghetti you're talking about.
Nathan takes Mother by her thin, emaciated hand. She leans closer to look at him, struggling to recognize his face.
Stefan, were you playing with your younger brothers in the garden? You must be all dirty. Come here. You may not be my son, but I care for you as though you were my own. Oh, what a nice, happy family we have. A blessing from the twins.
Nathan isn't sure what to do or say, because he has a beard and Stefan never did. Father strokes his wife's hair. His eyes are 2 orbs of searing, indescribable pain. You are a little confused, Lydia. This is Nathan, and the children are grown up now, remember? Mother's eyes were bright and alive just now, but the next moment they grew dim again. Her head falls weakly back into the pillow.
You're right, my husband. The children grew up, but I was never able to teach them how to live in peace with each other. I let you down, Robert. You made a mistake when you took me into your home. You saved my daughter and me from a life of poverty. How did I repay you?
You do realize the whole strife that began was because Stefan went to be a noble, and when he came back, he thought he was better than everyone.
Yeah.
And was being a dick, and that's where all the strife started. Literally nothing to do with this person.
Yeah, right.
The mother.
Totally.
Gloria cannot take it anymore.
What are you saying, Mother? Don't you dare blame yourself. You did your best. You did all you could.
He changed when he left. The only thing you could do was not let him leave.
Yeah.
The butterfly effect.
Yeah.
Father looks away, unable to hold back the deluge of tears. Is deluge?
Delugia
of tears. Mother's voice, so faint now, calls out to you.
And Brent, where is he?
With great care, you move closer to Mother. You answer her quietly. You're here, right by her side, on her left.
Brent, I'm so happy to know you're here. I always knew greatness awaited you ever since you were a little boy. What a shame I won't be there to see it. I couldn't save the Brant family. I will face my punishment at my final judgment. But don't worry, my dear twins. Or my dears. I'm ready to stand before the twins, is what I meant to say.
Lydia Brandt's voice trails off. No longer a voice, just a final whisper of life. Will you accept your mother's death? Or will you find a way to fight for her life?
Nah, we're gonna accept it. We can't do anything else, so...
Unity.
Our unity has to be more than 8 for this one. Which is crazy.
Ooh.
Mother recovers because we united as a family. Oh, that's cool. If we had done that. Or we could unite the family, and Stefan needs to not be dead for it. Wow. Cool, look at that, man. Guess we're just
Gloria has to be at home, and Stefan can be dead.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, that really sucks. So, guess we gotta accept the loss.
Also, our willpower needed to be higher, too.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's because it's the only thing we could do. So, your heart aches and grows numb as you realize the inevitable. There's nothing you can do to help your dying mother. There's nothing that would give her strength. Your family has grown weak from all the spite and strife that has filled your home. Even now at Mother's deathbed, you can feel the enmity, disappointment and anger driving your family apart.
Children, accept this humbly.
Her voice trails off, her eyes grow dull, her cold hands release yours, fall onto the bed and grow still. The last emotion on Mother's face is a sadness born of exhaustion. A scream of despair rips itself out of Gloria's throat.
We did this to her. We fought so much that we killed her. Me, Stefan, Brent.
That's the sister.
Yeah, I know. She's screaming, so I didn't want to actually scream in that voice. She
screamed in her mother's voice.
yeah. I mean, they all hated each other at this point, so she's probably just mocking her mom at this point. I don't know. Nathan yelps with grief. He runs away, howling. There you go. Father slowly sits and takes his late wife's hands in his. His tears flow no more. His eyes stare far into the distance, empty and bleak.
Lydia.
You mourn her together, but alone. You leave the house to roam the garden, empty and numb. Mother has left this world for the peak of the pillar to face the twins' judgment. She spent all her life preparing for this journey, but now her... What?
When you said mother, all I could think of was the moth that goes, lamp? Or just whatever. Just lamp.
The lamp moth. Oh my gosh.
That's all I could think of.
Yeah. But now her mortal life is ended. She is no longer here. Never again will she gather her family at the table. Never again will she offer a word of solace in trying times. Never again will she greet you with her quiet, humble smile.
That's not true. You see her at the crypt or whatever, right?
Yeah, well, she's not a...
you can see her at a different crypt. Or even if you die, you'd still see her too.
I don't... Dude, I don't know. You bury your face in your hands. Lydia Brant, your mother, has left this world. Wow, that really sucks. Everyone hates you because, oh wow, look at all that. We're all dead. Mother's demise. Died in 1144. Your mother lost her fight to severe illness. She will never return from hereafter. Cool. Fun.
It's all right.
Is there more to is there more to this game? Like, your family falls apart.
We haven't been able to make any decisions. The last 3 decisions, I think.
No, I know, right? I totally, yeah. Now, Brent, we're kind of running long for this episode. Do you think we have another episode?
I don't think we actually have a whole lot left in this game.
I don't.
But I don't know, though.
I don't know either, because, like, they haven't mentioned our career. Well,
lost our family.
Yeah, they haven't
basically
said specific.
Broken family now.
Yeah, I feel like
Broken
we have this one, right? Like the family breaking up, and then we probably have like, you know, them firing us. It might be a side quest potentially. I don't know. I don't know if there's a way to make it back from this point. Maybe. Oh,
yeah. I'm getting distracted because this is family strife. So all I could think of was Cloud Strife
yeah,
and his mom.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. All right. Well, you know what? Let's call that an episode. And we'll continue next time. We'll see if there's anything left of this game.
We'll probably come to a finale next time.
I'm assuming next time will be the finale.
I'm pretty satisfied with our decisions up until the fact that we couldn't make decisions. As 3.
I have I don't know, because I'm gonna be honest, I'm a bit bitter about this because we've had the evidence. I explained this already. We have the evidence. We had everything we've needed for the past 2 years, pretty much.
Yeah.
And yet we were never given a choice to actually start the trial with him. Instead, we're waiting till the right moment to
which would have been a lot earlier.
A lot earlier. Instead, we
when
waited.
When our stats were higher.
Yeah, and instead, no, we waited for years. We killed our brother. Then we get this random-ass Arcanian who just happened to kill 5 guys. Not the restaurant, but 5 random dudes, or guards or whatever. But killed them, and it's like, yeah, exactly, right? And then it's like, oh, no, you'd have to do this trial with an Arcanian first before you actually do the trial with the one that you're trying to get. I don't know. That was kind of, I'm not satisfied is basically what I'm saying. It was kind of out of left field, and it was like, oh, okay, I guess we're just dead now, or our career is dead, meaning that this game is over. So it's not over. We'll do another episode at some point, but yeah. Anyway,
yeah. It's a weird.
This game sucks. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It feels like it's being forced into a direction that we can't control at this point.
Well, now it is, because we just happen to have less stats than what's required, and especially now because we've lost a ton of stats because of this thing. I think this is kind of the ending of this whole thing. Like, the next episode will tie up, family's breaking up, we lose our job, we're dead. Like, it's gonna be something like that. Yeah, but anyway, thanks for watching. If you like this episode, you're probably crazy, because this is like the shittiest episode to end on. But if for some reason you do like it, like the video, comment on it, saying how much you also hated this ending or potential ending, and subscribe. And we'll really know you hate this if you subscribe to us. That's kind of the big thing, you know. We can really see the numbers when you subscribe. So, you know, do it.